they did not find the Black Knight anywhere. Ha ha ha! I was getting tired of waiting. You are the angel from the Forest of Old Pone. Ha! So this is your headquarters, huh? Why are you attacking innocent people? Innocent? Oh, right. You weren't born back in that era. Because of you, people of Michelin, we lost everything. Our family, our home, our future, and our freedom. What? 1,000 years ago, us, people of Eden, made a promise. We promised that we shall have despair of power, yet deeply desire power, and take back our true freedom. I will never forget the promise of that day. I am the third angel, Reagan Leif, and I shall massacre you all, people of Michelin.
戦闘開始。必殺。
I can't lose right here at a place like this. I'm feeling good. Let's have a second match. Fuck. Without my full powers restored, this is the time limit for me, huh? I shall struggle and resist, so that one day I can beat you down to the ground and take back my freedom, Syl. I shall admit defeat this one time. She disappeared. She said that it was our fault this was happening, but what did we ever do to them? What are people of Eden and people of Michelin? What is our sins? On the way to the guild, angels attacked them one after another from the sky above. At this rate, we won't be able to go any further. Syl, leave this place to me. Chocolat, we don't have any time to lose. We can't spare any time here. There was such thing as intuition. Syl didn't believe much in an abstract argument, but she felt that she really needed to get further ahead from here. There was no other way but to go forward. There was no time to fight with the angels here. This was the time to take the risk and go rescue people. Syl needed to put in all of her efforts now and make the decision. I'll go then. I'm counting on you to manage them here. Of course. I'll catch up with you as soon as I'm done. Syl started to run. Angels, I'll take you on. Chocolat yelled as she got her bow and arrow out. The guild was right in front of her. Chocolat was fighting with everything she's got. To not waste Chocolat's consideration, Syl should move forward. you alright? Syl ran into the location of the familiar Adventurers Guild. The previously well-cleaned room was in disarray. There was a puddle of blood on the floor. It can't be. Syl tried to calm herself down and went up to the second floor. And then... Syl... Lena, you're safe. Syl brightened up, but Lena's expression became distorted. Oh, I'm so sorry. What's the matter? Why are you being so polite? She's sorry for this. Lulu. It's been a few days since we met, Syl. Oh, I see. Lulu was protecting Lena, huh? Thank you so much. But how did you know this place? Syl, run. What? Lulu is an accomplice of the angels. Whew. It's been a while since I was in my original force. Lulu, your body. Yes, I'm a dragon person. I am a confidante of the Duke of Holy Fire, Redcliffe. I am the Azure General, Eleluve. I am with the angels. Why? How could you do such terrible things? Terrible? You, people of Michelin, are the ones who are terrible. People of Michelin? The warrior angel was saying the same thing, but what do you mean by that? Well, I suppose I can tell you about it. Listen to the sins committed by your ancestors a long time ago. This world was created by two pillar gods. God of astrology Eden, and God of godly magician Michelin. I guess that'll make it easier for you to understand. Yes, I do understand. They still worship godly magician Michelin in the Holy Kingdom. Godly magician Michelin had a kind personality and created various humanoid species. Humans, man-beast, elves, dwarves, fairies, spirits. They all had short lifespans and not much power, but Michelin was interested in creating a world with diverse humanoid species. They are what are called people of Michelin. And God of astrology Eden had created species with longevity, magical powers, high physical abilities, and superior qualities. Namely, angels, giants, and dragon people. They are what you call people of Eden. Thus, two species were born and came to coexist until 1001 years ago. 1001 years ago? In your history, all of the records before 1000 years ago have been erased, no? There is a reason to that. That fateful day 1001 years ago, huge meteors struck this planet. Meteors so destructive that even gods putting their own powers together could not avoid. The world was bound to be destructed. But there was a magician that twisted and changed that fate. That magician was later called the Founding Emperor. He created many forbidden spells and used people of Eden as sacrifices. The demonic continent where people of Eden used to live was engulfed in magical powers and was quarantined off to another dimension, the other world, with meteors. Because of the meteors, the continent fell into unbearable circumstances. Most people of Eden died, and there was no way we could live respectably. Eden became furious by this all, and created her own forbidden spell to return to Earth, so that she could murder the godly magician Michelin, and the people of Michelin off the surface of the world. And that was the beginning. That day, 1000 years ago, the world war between God of Astrology Eden and godly magician Michelin started. The 7-Year War. At first, people of Eden had the advantage, but with most of our people gone, we could not win against the absolutely large number of the people of Michelin. We started to lose the war. Then the third-party forces, the other gods, got on Michelin's side. We fought for 7 years, but we didn't win. The people of Eden lost, and we were sealed into the other world, and we were wiped off the face of this earth. Don't you think it is terrible that all of this happened when we were just living peacefully? Well, the reason why you all don't have memories before 1,000 years is because of the curse of Eden. Eden swore back then, swore that one day she will get her revenge against Michelin and the people of Michelin. That's the reason why you're being attacked right now. For these past 1,000 years we suffered. We were frustrated. There was not a single day we didn't feel hatred towards the people of Michelin. We are proud children of Eden. As the tribe of gods, we want to take this earth back. We want to do that for the sake of all of our people who lost their lives. We want our original way of life back. That is our only wish. But still, I actually quite like you. What? Won't you be one of us? I'll ask Duke Redcliffe and make an exception to save you. Of course, I'll plead to him to save Lena and Chocolat too. At this rate, the people of Michelin will lose. There are no two ways about that. I don't think it's a bad negotiation. No. Oh, but why? I'm not very smart. Rather than surviving this moment, I can't forgive you guys who have injured so many people who are living peacefully. I see. Seems like we have a negotiation breakdown. Now that you've clearly rejected me, I can't be kind to you anymore. Yes, I know. Putting all of the sword skills I've learned from my master and all of the strength I have in my body, I will stop you, Lulu. That's impossible. The people of Eden are far more powerful than the people of Michelin. This is the final sympathy I'll give. Since you are my friend, I'll kill you painlessly. Here I come. I shall show you the powers of dragon people that devours and trample down the warfield right there.
戦闘開始。必殺。
Not bad for a citizen of Michelin. But this is a battle I can't afford to lose. Ready, set, go. I never expected to be in such a bad situation. Yes, I've pierced through you, although that makes me a terrible friend of yours. Ha! You have a great face right now. But let me tell you something. You better leave this island as soon as you can with your friends. You definitely cannot win against Duke Redcliffe. Lulu dropped to her knees and collapsed onto the floor. It seemed that she had fainted. Still, Lena, I'm so glad you're fine. Let's just get outside for now. Yes. Defeating Lulu, huh? You are quite strong, aren't you? This is the first time we meet. My name is Great Duke Red Dragon Redcliffe. I am the messenger of my Lord Eden, and the king of the proud dragon people. I like that you were able to defeat Lulu. As a reward, I shall let you live until the end of the world. Stop joking around. So many people were killed because of you. Oh, pointing your sword at me, huh? You're a dirty citizen of Michelin after all. But now that you point your sword at me, I must respond. This weight that accumulated over 1,000 years versus your faith that hasn't even reached 20 years. Which shall be stronger? We shall see by fighting to death.
私にだってできるんだ。
Against you all, for the sake of my comrades who lost their lives with regrets. I shall go as down as I need to. Still, just you watch. This is my true form. Still, now that I'm in my true form, there's no way you'll get out of here alive. Still didn't have the power to stand up. Meteors came down from the sky responding to the Grand Duke's magical power. Syl took the meteor attack directly and was blown off by the sheer shock of it. She bounced around on the ground like a little pebble, and her vision became painted with red. The thing that dominated Syl right now was the absolute pain she felt. Shit, I might really die. Syl no longer felt her hands and legs. Of course, she didn't. Her limbs were twisted in directions they shouldn't be, and her body was incredibly heated up. Just when she tried to stand up in such terrible conditions, she puked a lump of blood. Through her vision that was getting dimmer and dimmer, she saw the bright red blood clot. Damn it, looks like my stomach has burst. Maybe I bled too much. Syl has already bled out the amount of blood the human needed to survive. That is 8% of all her blood that had been shed. It was a miracle that she still had consciousness. I guess I'm gonna die here. Her consciousness faded further away. At this point, she no longer felt any pain. Pull yourself together. A familiar voice of her comrade rang through the air. Behind her, Grand Duke Red Dragon approached her. If I don't do something, Lena will. Near Syl's collapsed body laid her large sword. Syl gathered her remaining strength and reached out to the sword with her white, blood-covered hand. won't let them do it. Her consciousness was fading away, but she forced herself to stay awake and buy some time. But even then... Goodbye, Sil. Grand Duke Red Dragon stomped and crushed Sil's head with ease. Sil woke up in a pitch-black world. Nothing else existed there. A lonely world where darkness eternally expands. Losing her physical body and her soul fading away now, Sil recognized her existence vaguely. This place is... Oh. Right. I... have died. There was no sound, no wind, nor hope. She had lost the battle, and could not protect the ones she wanted to protect. And she was descending into the abyss. I wish I could have seen Master and my brother one last time. It was such an anticlimactic death. Sil tells herself, well done for fighting an astoundingly powerful Grand Duke Red Dragon in a self-deprecating fashion. But a loser was a loser. That was all she was. No matter what excuses she made, it didn't change the fact she didn't win. But it was just then. She found something in this hollow world. That scenery. A familiar scene came up in front of Sil's eyes. Torineko Village, Southern Imperial State Territory. It was where Sil was born, a village that once existed. That day In the center of the burning village, she found a girl screaming and crying. In front of her was a boy who looked like the girl's older brother. There were young boys on the ground covered in blood, and the children were surrounded by monsters. That's me when I was younger. Sil was 7 years old. She lost both of her parents and her home village. She couldn't do anything then. She was trampled down and couldn't do anything but await her death underneath the pile of collapsed debris. You all, let that little girl go! Sil survived because a sword fighter who coincidentally passed by saved her. I can remember that scene even now. After that, Sil and her brother who both survived were adopted by that sword fighter. Sil wanted to become a respectable sword fighter herself, and at 7 years old, she went on the path to become one. But she couldn't fight against natural talent. The sword fighter who saved Sil was an incredible combat woman who was known as the Holy Lady of the Sword. And her brother who survived with her was amazingly talented with swords, that he was called a talent that can only be found once in a decade. Sil was a regular person. It wasn't long until she got stuck on improving her sword skills. Every day, she felt inferiority complex about the fact that she couldn't catch up to her brother and her master. Then one day, she ran away from her master and moved to Alacia. What awaited for her there were fun times with her friends, but ultimately, I couldn't protect anything. She finally felt like she found somewhere to belong. That was what she thought, but she ultimately lost her life. Her heart quivered. What an awful treatment. Or was that just life? I couldn't save anyone. She screamed about her raging emotions. I have so much regret. So much of it. I don't want to die. I still want to fight. She blacked out, and the abyss engulfed her. There was no way she would wake up this time. But even so, Sil reached out and, this time, I am going to be stronger than anyone, ever. And thus the story of a certain girl came to an end. Or so she thought. It is too early to give up, Sil. Someone was pulling Sil's hand up.